Hey Sam, guess what? Nice. There's a new theme park coming to Norway, and it has Thor in it.
Yeah, but like regular Thor, not Marvel.
Shut up, Sam. This week we're talking about new XMen Comics, Superman Reborn, and the return of Berserk. All this and more on the weekly comic news show. Sam, why do you have to ruin everything?
I'm sorry, Donald. Do you not like facts?
No, I hate you. That's all I know. DC released 13 new variant covers this week for new titles coming out this April. Aside from some great art, these covers might provide some new insights into the future of your favorite heroes. Check them out in the link in the description.
In one of our very first episodes, we talked about artist R. Sikoriak's reimagining of Trump quotes as comic book covers. Now he's back, this time with the comics version of iTunes Terms and Conditions. This bizarre new comic has been hailed by critics for its smart satire and bold vision, and is definitely worth checking out.
The Superman Reborn crossover finally reaches its highly anticipated conclusion this week in Action Comics number 976. Last issue, Superman's attempt to save John from the clutches of Mr. Mix's Pitlick resulted in the surprise reemergence of the new 52 Superman and Lois Lane. As the two Supermen come face to face, it looks like we'll finally learn the secret origins of the new 52 and Rebirth Supermen. The Flash number 19 returns this week with a new wrinkle in the Sins of the Father story. When Wally West is on the hunt for answers about his villainous father, the Reverse Flash, it leads him and Barry Allen deep into the Australian outback, mate. There they encounter one of the Flash's oldest foes, Captain Boomerang, the last man to see the Speedster's archenemy alive. Check out the issue this Wednesday.
This week, Marvel announced Secret Empire United, a one-shot by Jim Zub with art by Ario Anindito. The cover features Emma Frost, marking the first appearance of the former White Queen since she went underground at the end of Inhumans vs. X-Men. So naturally, we've got questions. What's got her out of hiding? What team of X-Men will she lead against Hydra? And finally, is it ever a bad day for punching Nazis? All that and more to be answered when Secret Empire United hits shelves on June 14th. Netflix isn't the only place you can find new Iron Fist content. Marvel's Iron Fist #1 debuts this week. It's a huge release for Marvel, trying to capitalize on the impending popularity of the show. Celebrated comics writer Ed Brisson is at the helm, which has us excited. The new feel of the first issue invites us to a different side of Danny as he questions his identity while in search of his connection to something greater. Oh, and there's some serious martial arts action to keep you wanting more. The Unworthy Thor #5 comes out this week. Good or bad, Odinson's life is about to change. When the hammer of the ultimate Thor is finally within his reach, we're to wonder whether or not redemption is at hand for Asgard's fallen son. Either way, Unworthy Thor #5 is definitely worth the read.
Last week, Marvel gave us the inside scoop on upcoming X-Men comics. We got a first look at Weapon X #1, where some of the deadliest mutants ever engineered return to exterminate mutant kind. But how will their claws match with the likes of Wolverine, Sabretooth, and Lady Deathstrike? But that's not all. Get ready for Resurrection as Marvel commemorates the historic launch of X-Men Blue #1 and X-Men Gold #1, with 2 variant covers by legendary X-Men artist Jim Lee. Find all these X-Men comics coming to you this April.
The 3rd issue of Image's 4-part crime romance Loose Ends drops tomorrow and brings us back to the blood-filled tale of Sonny and Sherry. What bloody path will writer Jason Latour take them on this time around? Will they find safe haven in Miami, or will they finally meet their fate with the crooked cops after them?
After yet another hiatus, Kentaro Miura's manga series, Berserk, will be resuming publications in Japan's Young Animal magazine starting March 24th. With the 2nd season of the anime series premiering on April 7th, devoted fans may want to order this issue featuring the manga on the cover, a separate Berserk booklet, and a color page in the new chapter. We will keep our eyes peeled for the American release as well.
In the 8th volume of The Devil is a Part-Timer, Lucifer, known in our world as Mao, is homeless and jobless, no longer working at McDonald's. Wait, this manga's about Satan working at McDonald's? Anyway, a seaside job is on the horizon, but what new challenges await Mao and the rest of his mystical cast stuck in modern-day Tokyo? If Satoshi Wagahara's story is consistent with the previous volumes, it's sure to have you on the edge of your seat laughing. Valiant is releasing XO MANOWAR #1 this week and announced a new promotional competition to go with it. Retailers can submit 10-second video reviews for a chance to win cash prizes. Comicsverse also has a glowing review of XO MANOWAR #1, so we highly recommend this series. Does that count? Can we win money? We like money.
Get ready to journey into the unknown once again with the first volume of Over the Garden Wall from Boom Studios. The comics expand on Pat McHale's incredible animated miniseries, with more of Greg and Wirt's adventures into the unknown, serving up the same ragtime charm, deadpan humor, gorgeous art, and Sleepy Hollow horror from the show. I really love Over the Garden Wall. The first volume will be out at the end of the month.
Welcome back to Rebirth Watch. In order to avoid spoiling tomorrow's comics, this segment will only talk about the previous weeks, so this time that's Justice League 17 and Superman 19. In Justice League, we heard more about the unnamed threat to the universe. Tempest, leader of the Timeless, says the unnamed threat is focused on the superheroes of Earth in particular, and poses such a threat to the universe as a result that the Earth must be moved to the end of space-time to save the rest of existence. That's some threat. In Superman, we see Superman fighting Mr. Mix's Pitlick to gain his son back. Mixie references a split in hope and optimism, possibly signifying that the New 52 and Rebirth Superman are two halves of a whole. For more on that mystery, we'll follow up in Action Comics next week. Other Rebirth Watch titles from next week are Blue Beetle, Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps, The Flash, and Wonder Woman.
This week's fan shoutout goes to the team behind the sci-fi action adventure comic IPSO FACTO. This apocalyptic thriller tells the tale of a kid from Colorado uncovering his real identity while his world is coming to an end. Find the first volume of the epic coming-of-age story on Comixology with the link in the description below.
We return again to Staff Picks, where our team showcases a couple of our favorite comics coming out this week.
This week, our picks are Elektra number 2 for its ass-kicking femme fatale action and its closer look at the villain arcade, The Flash number 19 for its fun hero-villain team-up, and Action Comics number 976 for its thrilling end to the Superman Reborn story arc.
Let us know what you think of our picks and what your faves are this week.
Thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw here, like and subscribe to the channel. Check out comicsfirst.com to find podcasts, reviews, interviews, and videos on everything from comics to movies to television to politics. Check out our socials as well, our Twitter, Facebook, and our Instagram.
Last week's question was, which two comic book characters would make a powerful combination? Here's the answers we got. This week's question is, with the surge of rebirths and new adaptations of superheroes, which rebirth story is your favorite?
Thanks for watching, guys. And remember, Comics First is a cool place to be, and I'm gonna you up, you